Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Look, man, the great white shark Usyk against the great black shark Dubois. It's going to happen. Some people are excited, some people are disappointed. But I don't think anyone out here should be saying that this is going to be an easy fight for either man. I'm going to tell you right now, I picked Dubois to stop Usyk. And I think he's going to do it in a very violent nature. It's just my 2 cents. I'm looking at Dubois. I'm looking at the pattern as far as his wins and how he's winning. And I don't see that changing when he gets in there with Usyk. Now, remember, I'm just going off of the pattern. I am not at all saying Dubois has more skill than Usyk. I'm just looking at how he's winning. He's winning through maximum violence. I look at Usyk. Usyk fought. Look. I keep saying it in videos, but I'm gonna say this again real quick. Usyk has, I think, more wear and tear on him. I look at the fight with Chisora. I look at the 2 fights with AJ, the 2 fights with Fury. The fact that these two are gonna be getting in the ring in the summer, I honestly feel there's a lot of wear and tear on Usyk, and I think the stars couldn't line up any more perfect than how they're lining up for Dubois to beat Usyk. Now, as far as Joseph Parker, what happened to Joseph Parker and Usyk? Look, man, I told y'all, expect the heavyweight division to blow up. The fights that are going to get made are going to shock people. Now, surprisingly enough, about 90% of people who engaged me when it comes to this fight that's been announced as just about being finalized between Dubois and Usyk, they are shocked. They are pissed. They say Dubois doesn't deserve the opportunity. They say Dubois just lost to Usyk. Why is he getting back in the ring with him? Some people even saying Usyk won't be motivated, kind of like Boots against Chikadzian. He's fighting someone twice. Second fight, he doesn't want to fight him. Boots didn't want to fight him, but he wasn't motivated. The difference here is, people, Usyk wants to fight Dubois. So I understand the argument, but I'm just telling you, Usyk wants to fight, so I think he's going to be up for it. I think he's going to be motivated. I just don't think Usyk will be able to fire on all cylinders like we've seen him do before. This is huge because for those saying Dubois is going to quit, he's showing in fights that there's a mental disconnect when he's in the ring. Okay, when? That's my question. When did Daniel Dubois show a mental disconnect? When he fought Usyk after he knocked Usyk out with the body shot? Okay. Look, he felt like he got robbed. I can understand. You're in the ring. I could understand the men having a mental breakdown after you just knocked somebody out with a body shot. I get it. Then he comes back, gets knocked down 3 times in the first round of a fight where I think Dubois just had to figure out what the hell he wanted to do. I could understand y'all bringing that up, but I don't understand how y'all think that's going to play into this fight when after those 2 fights, he's come now and had 3 outstanding wins. He beat Big Baby Miller, okay? Then he went and beat Hrgovic, and he beat AJ. So I don't know what we're talking about here. Okay, because when he got clipped by AJ, that was his way out to fight. When AJ hit him and Dubois developed dead foot, that was Dubois' opportunity to exit the fight. What did he do? He fought back, knocked AJ out cold. So we can sit here and make excuses for Dubois' wins, for his opponent's losses. We could try to paint the picture that Dubois is not a complete fighter, that he's being fed tomato cans. However you want to spin it. Conversely, we could also spin it away to make Dubois look like what he is a fighter who's coming to his prime, found his confidence, and has improved under trainer Don Charles. I still wonder, right? Because I got to be consistent. I still wonder how. I'll just leave it as that. But the bottom line, this is a big opportunity for him because it's going to make Dubois the first British undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis in 1999. You know what I mean? As far as the four-belt era. AJ dropped the ball. Fury dropped the ball. So now it's on Dubois. So when you talk about why didn't Parker get the opportunity or to fight Usyk, Parker doesn't have a belt, one. Two, Parker, I think he needs to sign his life away to Frank Warren. And then I think he'll get the big opportunities. But I don't know who Parker's fighting. I pray they don't put him in with Caballero. If they put him in with Caballero or try, Parker should turn that fight down. Parker should not fight Caballero. But anyway, the great white shark, Usyk, against the great black shark, Dubois. Look, when you look at across the heavyweight landscape, outside of Dubois, what's there for Usyk? Y'all say Parker, I get it, but again, nobody has any hardware. You know what? Who right now, even without the hardware, Zhang lost, Hrgovic won, but he's coming off of losses. Wilder, in the breeze. AJ, Dillian White in the breeze. Bacoli just lost. Caballero still really isn't where he needs to be, but he got some big wins. Really, it boils down to Parker and Dubois. But again, Dubois has the hardware. Anyway, y'all keep cool. We'll see what happens next. But I just think it's a pretty big damn deal for Dubois and Usyk to get this fight on. And I think people who are saying that this is a dud of a fight, hold your horses. And let's not take it to the stupid. Because Dubois, he did not have to bounce back the way he did from his loss to Usyk and coming with those rattling off those 3 straight wins by knockout. He did not have to do that. He could have found an out. Could have found an excuse not to be great. Instead, he found a way to win, and now he's back, about to fight for undisputed. And who would ever thought Dubois would be in position, fighting for undisputed? Anyway, y'all keep cool. I got Dubois winning. If he loses, I don't give a shit if I'm wrong. All we can do is speculate, predict, dialogue. It's just a conversation anyway, right? In the breeze.